Hello, everyone. It is so good to be at the end of the day. I am coming to you live just really, really quick because I have not got a chance to share with you my unpacking. I was just at AC's event like maybe 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And so I haven't showed you all of my unpacking and everything. So I'm just coming to you, like I said, really quick just to share some things with me. And if you're watching this on replay, um, really quick, I just sharing some stuff I got. I also got some book mail here, and I want to tell you about just a few things that's been going on. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, first of all, I wanted to say that I have a few books. Some of these books are not like new releases, some of them are old, but I didn't have them in my hand and they weren't signed. So, whenever I go to an event, I just like lose my mind anyway. And so I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. So, a lot of my stuff I didn't get signed, but that's okay. So first up, I want to say I finally met Michelle Linda Rice, aka Zoe Marie Jackson, and I finally got my hands on the adoption surprise. So I've been looking forward to this. So I'm glad I got this. And Deborah Fletcher Mello was not at the event, but in spirit she was because she dropped a little something in one of the box. So I got a hold of this right here. So a little Colton Cowboys for you here. And Shonda Young was at the event. I hadn't seen her in a long time, so it's really good reconnecting with everybody. And this is one of her most recent releases here. It is Secrets of the Heart. And I'm not drinking wine today, guys, because after I finish talking with you guys and sharing with you guys, I got to get right back in there and packing because it's wheels up for me tomorrow. I'm going to Atlanta for the National Book Club Conference. So I'm just all out of whack right here. But I didn't want to wait to show you this. I got the opportunity to meet Mika James. And guys, sometimes how when you um have authors that you meet, hey LaShawn, hey Shannon, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey Ola. So you know how you read authors, somebody might get, put a buzz in your ear, whatever. But anyway, so I got an opportunity to meet Mika James. I have been reading her, but this is one of her more recent releases, or actually the beginning of a little series. So I got this because you see the little lady there with the gray hair. So that just spoke to me. So I had to have that. I think it's two other books in this series. So I just purchased this one, and then I got the rest of them online because y'all know about that two bag uh limit for Southwest. So, and y'all know I've been talking about this book for a long time, but I couldn't grab it at my store. They didn't have it at my Barnes and Noble. So Piper Hughley was there. And so of course I got this signed. I'm so excited. Let me just show y'all because I need the rights there. See? So yeah, so I got that. Great book. You all really need to check it out. I'm not finished reading it yet, but so far what I've read, it's been really good. Let me tell you a funny story about this right here. So when I was younger, I went to a business school where we had to dress up, right? And so before she even wrote about this book, I mean, I heard of her, but when you're younger, you really don't really think about, like history at all. And so I really was not even thinking about the mark that Ann Lowe was making on history. But because of some of the things that I did see and hear from her, I got a love for vintage clothing. I love me some vintage clothing. Now, even though she made gowns, but look at this outfit that she's wearing now. So, guys, believe it or not, I went to a school called Jones Commercial, and this is how we were expected to dress with the hats, the gloves, the heels, and the suits like this. So, I had a connection to Ann Lowe before I even knew her real true story. Yeah. So anyway, so that's that with that one. So when I read this, I don't want to go fast because it's going to be like me going back in history a little bit. So here, and there's a new author that I met. Her name is Sharina Harris. She was such a pleasant person. I'm so glad I got an opportunity to read, to meet her. So she has a couple books out. These books are, I think, in 2020. She did. This is what she had at the event. Of course, let me tell y'all why I picked this book. It was a couple other books that I think goes along with this, but this one right here had a wine psalm in it. So of course, I had to check that out. So I want to read about that. And so A.H. Cunningham was also a new to me author. I got an opportunity to meet her. There was, of course, some games there. I played a game, and this is what I won. The game was really fun. You had to someone was reading the synopsis, and you had to kind of fill in the blurb. So this is the game I played with this synopsis. So this is the book that I got. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, Yara St. John was there too, and I had these books here, but I had the second book. Somehow or another, I ended up with the second book in this series and not the first one. So I got the first one, but the second book is electronic. I'll probably end up buying this electronic too, so that I can finish reading. Oh, guys, I got to tell you about this author right here, and I'm probably gonna chop up her name, so charge it to my head, not my heart. But uh Sarisa Glass. Now I've heard about her. I got an opportunity to meet her. She is such a pleasant person as well. Hey Veda, how's it going? Good to see you. But this book right here, the way just her personality, I know her personality is gonna kind of come off in this book, and I think it's got to be rom-com. So I cannot wait to get into this right here. So I met her, got this book here, and I am looking forward to getting into that. Oh, guys, listen. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Now I got two books that I didn't bring down here because they already on the shelf, right? But these here, this was Laquette. I met Laquette before, but it's always a pleasure to be in her presence. So I picked this one up. This is her one of her more recent releases here, One Night Expectations. But child, listen, look at this. Look at this book right here. Oh my God. This cover. Now this book doesn't come out till September 22nd. So be on the lookout for this. But I got mine early, so I can't wait to get into this. And that's Laquette. Okay. Now I got to go down here for the unpacking, y'all. I got such a tight space and got a lot of stuff. So if you guys recently was with me when we sat down, the book bar sat down with uh sat down with Kimmy Farrell, then we talked about this here. So I got to get this open. I thought it was gonna be. I guess I'm gonna have to cut it. So what I got in my hand is I had the books electronically, but I did not have them. I did not have them in book form. So this is her first debut. Actually, it was kind of a short story uh, with a couple of other authors. So that was kind of her debut with Rose Gold Publications. And then this one right here was the second one. This is so good. But look at that cover though, guys. Look at that cover. And what I've noticed about her is that her scene where she sets her stories in is like you always want to go. Oh, okay. Which one? Which one, Shannon? Oh, you talking about Laquette? Girl, listen, this cover is just gorgeous. I mean, it just stands out. Hey King, how's it going? Good to see you out there. Hey Maisha. So anyway, with Kimmy Farrell, this book this one it was in where did she go here? Iceland, and it was really cool. And then here she was just on some Caribbean island, but I just love where she takes us with her stories. So that was that. Okay, guys, it's more. Child, I'm so sorry. I am just so bad. Now, I won Brenda Jackson. She had a giveaway few months back or just a month back. And ooh, look at that. I won the journal. So I'm excited about this. Now, guys, if y'all haven't heard me talk about this one here, Catalina Cove, like, I want to go there. In fact, after reading the entire series, I already have residency there. I mean, like the people, the place, like, oh my God, you could really lose yourself in the Catalina Cove series. This was the latest release. And I don't know if it's going to be the last book in there, but I kind of think it is, but I don't know. But that's something we're going to ask her because I'm going to be, the book bar is going to be sitting down talking to her this month on the 26th. Oh, clutching my pearls moment. She's going to be hanging out with us. So please, please, please come back. Hey there, Miss Brenda. How are you? Um, yeah, so come back and let's ask her some questions and see what she's taking the series and seeing some of those other goodies. We're going to try to get it out of her. We don't know. We'll see. She might not be talking. Now, here, these things right here, these are not new releases, but I don't know if you all ever heard me say I love, love, love Hallmark. Don't judge me, right? But that's really the only channel I know. And only reason why I have it is because I have a cool brother and he lets me stream it on my computer. So just a couple of us have gotten stories with either Hallmark publication, and also a couple of us have had movies on there, or at least one that I know of. But here, this is AC or Lacey Baker, and Christmas in Evergreen and Gingerbread Romance are two of her novels that have both been in print with Hallmark and also on the screen with Hallmark. So huge celebration to her for doing that. And so this is, I just picked up the copies of the books. I don't know, I think I had this one. If I do, I'm going to give it away, but this one I didn't have. So yeah. So I got that. And so Kathy Douglas made it in my box too. But this one is going to be a giveaway too. So, oh, and I met a lot of people. Like I finally met Mariah Ankerman, right? And so if you guys ever follow her, she is just really, really funny on TikTok. And yeah, so I met her finally. So that was good. She has a book called, I can't remember what it is, but I bought it electronically because my bag was getting too heavy. So I had to stop by the time I got to her. Rebecca Hunter was a new author to me. This is one of her books here that she has, but she's going to be embarking on a new journey. And I think she's going to be writing like some inspirational romance, I think it is. But stay tuned for that because I'm connected to her now, so I'm going to be low jacking her to see what she's got coming up next. But that's Rebecca Hunter. Um, okay, so I met a really cool person called RL Mural. So I met her at RSNJ last year, and I got an opportunity to pair one of her books with wines. And so it was, I'm not sure what it is, what you would call her. So y'all, pardon me. I'm not sure what the genre was, but anyway, it was about a band, some bandmates. And so, hey there, Rochelle. Hey, listen, I'm just telling them about the series, but I can't remember what the genre was. So but you know I'm gonna be low jacking Summer Hush, right? That was the name of it. So I bought the second book to that. And so stay tuned for that because I'm gonna be reaching out. It's contemporary romance with boys, right? So I am going to be reaching out to her soon as I get my life right, right? So I'm going to have her on. I want to talk about this series and maybe even anything else that she has at the time. So stay tuned. Don't be ignoring me, Miss Rochelle, when I come out there knocking on your door, right? I see I got some Hallmark lovers out there, guys. Listen, I don't know what it is, but I just love me some Hallmark. But anyway, Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna love it because I like the other ones, and I did want to see what happened with the bandmates. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So okay, and then this one right here, it's always oldies and goodies. This is Miss Brenda Jackson and Reese Ryan. They how they do those Harlequin do those book buddy things. So yep, so that's that. Now, guys, you know what? I don't know if you all have been following me. Um there's an author that I kind of got hooked up with and named um Arthur Dakari and Dakari, and then Katari. Okay, so some months back I read a book by him called Dirtbags, and it was really kind of a heartfelt book, really emotional. This gentleman really puts his heart in what he reads, right? So the story was a little bit dark, so if you don't like dark stuff, you might not like it, but I just say be open, because sometimes when they say it's dark or somebody say it's dark, that's their opinion of the book. But you read it, and always read if you can, so that you know for yourself. So when I read the book, and so I'm in his group, and the ladies are very very active in that group. Like, they talk about a group, they do it well, right? So we were talking about the book, and there was a series, so he writes urban mostly, and so there was a series prior that he had written prior to this book, Dirtbag. And then what I noticed, that the person that was in that book is kind of connected to somebody was in there. So I reached he had a sale on some books, so I bought the whole series. It's called Gorillas in the Bay, and this is written up under his name Dakari, and Dirtbag was written up under Qatari, but they're the same person. So here, this is it's a series, it's a 4-book series. It's called Gorillas in the Bay, and I think the scene is set in San Francisco or somewhere in California. So I got all of those books, and I just got those sent to me. Well, I just picked them up from the post office when I got back. So, oh gosh, that's a lot. But I want to share something else with you guys, because tomorrow, uh, Sharon C. Cooper has a book coming out, and oh my God, guys, my head is all over the place. But let me tell you what it is. Um, So she has a new release coming out. It's called Casino Heat. So make sure I'm gonna post it. So I'll remind you tomorrow, but make sure you go out there and get that. Support her. We love us some Sharon C. Cooper. She's always writing good stuff there. What's the name of Brenda Jackson and oh, sorry, sweetheart. It's called The Rancher's Return, but it's older. It's like one of the older books. I'm sorry. Can you see that? So let me see what the books are. So the two stories that's in this book, Brenda Jackson's story in here is called The Rancher Returns, and Reese Ryan is Playing with Temptation. So these are older books, but you know what? Whenever you can your hands on something, it's just golden. It's golden, yeah. Okay, you got it. Okay, Ola. So while I'm telling y'all, I gotta go out there and get get my book. So I'll be ready for tomorrow. So make sure that's Sharon C. Cooper. Let's see, who else did I meet there? Oh my gosh. I saw Farrah Rashad. Uh oh my guys, Jamie Wesley. Her book, Fake It Till You Bake It. I'm saying that wrong, but let me tell you what it is first before I be out here all crazy. Um, I got a chance to meet her. God, such a cool person, right? And so what I noticed was a lot of the authors, if you listen to them, like when they let their guard down, some of their personalities kind of pick up in how they write. So Fake It Till You Bake It, I was right. It came out. I don't have a copy of the book that I can show you guys because I bought it electronically, which now I wish I had not. But it was June 21st it released, so it was one of her most recent releases. So I kind of got a feeling that that one's going to be really good too, just from talking to her. Thank you, Rochelle. You know, I connected with you last year, and just to be able to meet you in person, like, oh my God, it was really great. Let's see who else was there. Oh my goodness, how can I forget? I met Lucy Eden, guys. Let me tell you, oh my gosh, she is a cool person. Um, and how I found out for Lucy. I saw her name on books before, but I was hanging out in Love Sweet Arrow. Child, that's my decompression place, but it can get me in a lot of trouble. So it's like a little cool a bookstore that I like to go to after work. So I was in there and I was just, looking at the shelves like we do, right? And I saw her book in there. And so me and the owner's daughter got to talking, and she was telling me, "Oh my Lord, we love her, we love her." And so of course, I got the book, and so didn't think on my travels so soon that I'd get a chance to meet her, but I did get a chance to meet her. So that was I was super cool. That lineup that AC had for her event was really good. I finally got to meet in person Keisha from Honey Magnolia. If you guys know, Honey Magnolia does some of the PRs for some of the authors. So I got a chance to meet her in person. Let's see who else. I know I'm forgetting people. I'm trying to go around the table and see. I know I'm going to miss somebody, guys. I know I'm going to miss somebody. I'm just trying to look. Oh my gosh. Um, Let me see. Lucy Eating. I got Teresa. Oh, how can I forget? Oh, my sister, Michelle Sims. She is the creator of my book nephew, Miles. And so, guys, she has this series, and y'all know I've been talking about it for a while. Yep, I met Ty Love. I'm getting to that because she's right around this table now. I'm doing my table turn now. But Michelle Sims has this Seed of Fire. It's sort of like fantasy meet reality, but it's such a good story. So, guys, if you haven't, read that. Y'all support my nephew, honey. He is a talented musician. So y'all go out there and meet my nephew. Ty Love, y'all, anybody who knows Ty Love knows she's like a super cool person, really sweet. So I got a chance to meet her, and she had a release that Saturday when we were there. So I got a chance to celebrate with her. She also has this series. Actually, the release that she had is a collaboration with Cassie Verano. And let me see. I'm trying to tell y'all what the because oh my goodness. Okay, let me see what that series is called. It's a baseball series. So they did one and two like a year or two ago, and then they came back with three and four. So it's the Diamond Lake Rattles. It's about a baseball team. So they had that release on there. Yeah, didn't know this was for the love of the game. So, but the series is called the Diamond Rattlers, and it's about a baseball team. So y'all need to y'all helping me out. Thank you. So that was that, and then so that was Ty Young, and you know what? There was somebody else, and I can't. Oh my God, I can't. And she's a new author to me. Um, oh my goodness. When I come back to you all, when I come back from National Book Club conference, I'm just gonna include her name in my unboxing, in my unpacking with that one, because it was one more person I know I am missing her because her name is like somebody else, and I think I'm missing it anyway. So that's me. I can't remember everything. Y'all, let me tell you what I've been doing over here. So I'm reading. I am so behind on reviews, but I'm also over here crafting, y'all. I'm over here crafting. So, and I'm loving it because I work a full-time job. They get on my nerve. I love my job though, but they get on my nerves sometimes. But when I come home, I'm reading, hanging out with the peeps or crafting for y'all. Just try to get y'all something in there. Am I packed yet, Mom Tony? You must didn't hear me earlier today. I said, listen, I'm coming on here real quick because I'm in the middle of packing. Look, I'm so crazy. I was in the middle of packs and it was just like, you know what? Let me go get this stuff and do an unboxing. But as soon as I get done chatting with y'all, I'm gonna go finish packing. I'm gonna be ready tomorrow. I can't wait to see you, Miss Mama Tony. I don't know. I don't, LaShawn, I don't know either. I kind of think I'm some kind of, I don't know. I'm not probably not human, right? Because I don't know how I do it either. Listen, if you ever see when I go on a trip and then I do my check in to tell everybody I made it back, thank you for the travel mercies. I always say I have been safely transported back to my pod because that's what I think I am. I think I'm some kind of transformer or something. I don't know. I don't know how I do all this stuff. I don't think I'm a superwoman. I just think I don't know what I think. I don't know. And people always trying to tell me to sit my tail down. I think a couple of days ago, I was putting time out. Can you believe that? I had to sit down, no phone, no computer, no work. But I had my Kindle right next to me because I'd be doggone if somebody tell me I can't read, right? And I had, oh, KD, yep, KD Richards is a great author. I think I saw her on Angela Anderson's show, about a week ago. I think she was on there. you oh wait, y'all see LaShawn? She said the pink coat. Let me show y'all the pink coat, child. Now I also gotta tell y'all, listen, the pink coat. Now, do y'all read Iris Bowling? Because if y'all read um Aftermath, y'all know about this pink coat. And let me tell y'all, don't sleep on the pink coat and the people who wear it because you know how Iris like to leave those crumbs around there. So speaking of Iris Bowling, which you just got me there. Um, she's doing the Lassiter's weddings and child. She just did LT and Fire's wedding. And when I tell you all, that ain't your typical wedding. But in Fire's book, you remember it was a scene in there where she said, well, no, LT, because both of them were kind of unsure of each other. I mean, they knew they wanted each other, but they was kind of unsure. But he said he had given his heart to her for her protection, right? And so it was something she did in her book, the first book, where she put his heart at risk. She got put in danger. And so I was thinking she kind of missed the mark a little bit with protecting his heart. But baby, when I tell you in this book right here, she is full Monty with protecting him. Like when I tell you she is the woman that will put LT behind her and fight his battles, that's what she's doing in there. So I'm loving that story. Yes. And Matt and Leah is next. And I just think I don't even know, LaShawn. I can't even say what's gonna happen in that right there because she been real good. She ain't killed nobody in these weddings. But some people have come to near death, and I even think in both of the weddings so far. Um, yeah, she do have to put them in print. I think she might wait until she finishes. I'm gonna work on her Ola and see if she can but it probably won't be until after she finishes the fourth one. She might put it in a little collection. I'll I'll work on her for y'all. But now let me tell you without further ado. Now, back in June, I went to Beverly Jenkins um pajama pajama party, right? And so this was my second one, I think, that I went to. And she does this thing at the end of it, the sister circle. And when I tell you, when you come out of that sister circle, you feel like you've been touched and you feel a little bit more power. I'm getting a little sentimental and I'm serious about this. So I went this time and the theme was Women Who Dare. Now she has this series, Women Who Dare. And here, let me bring this up. Let me just share my screen a little bit with you guys because I want you guys to see this. Um, okay, can I bring it up here? I don't know if I could bring it up here. Let's see. No, let me see. Share. I don't know. I might not be able to bring it up. I knew how to do this, but apparently I don't know how to do this. Okay, add to stream. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, so she this book came out. This is the first book in it. It's Rebel, and if you look on there, you see Travis on the cover. So that was really cool because this book came out right after we did the movie Deadly Sexy, and so he was in Deadly Sexy, and then after that, I think it was right after that he was on the cover of this book. So that was cool. So anyway, it's Rebel, and let me just go through here. And then Wild Rain was next, and then this is what's coming August 23rd. So the pajama parties theme was Women Who Dare, and Beverly Jenkins got up and she spoke, and she just kind of called out like people who have had done some amazing things in their journey, who've overcome some things during their journey or whatever. So when I tell you I walked away from that event being empowered. I was at work the other day and I had on my bracelet, and I was, somebody had asked me about the bracelet, and I'm always talking about books, and I told them about this. So I suspect I'm probably going to be gifting some of these books soon. But Miss Beverly been writing Women Who Dare since the 1800s. But these books here, I don't know. I just feel some kind of way about this release. I mean, I can't wait until it happens. So this first book, Rebel, and I started reading Rebel again the other day. So Valencia, she was a school teacher, just beating all odds, just doing the dang thing, you know what I mean? And not being stopped by just, people standing in her way. There's barriers. She's breaking them down, and she's continuing on. She's falling in love too along the way, so you can't beat that. And then this one right here, Wild Rain, this was a reporter who, back in that time, probably reporters couldn't be women, so and she overcame, traveled a long distance just so that she could, see her dream. And so just this. So guys, when I tell you, when you read these books, especially these, the second time around when I've been reading them, they meant a little bit more. They meant a little bit more. So loving this, and definitely can't wait to read about this one here. Just can't wait. So I am really vested in this series with Miss Jenkins, as I am with so many authors, because I'm always getting invested in that. I'm always grabbing book families and book boyfriends and all of that. So, but yeah, so if you guys get a chance to, I would say, if you haven't read it already, pick up Rebel, then read Wild Rain, so that you'll be ready for this one here. And I know I'm just adding to the list there, but I just feel like these are three books that are really just worth reading right now. That's just my opinion. Um, yeah, Ola. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I walked away from that event just feeling really empowered. Um, and I'm just trying to get my life together now. So anyway, guys, that is all I have for you today. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me with my shenanigans. So go out and be amazing as you already are. Continue to do that. Um, which Ola, I mean LaShawn, what books does she need? Oh yeah, we do need those books in print for our collection too. Yeah, I'm waiting on her to do the Lassiter series. We're talking about Iris Boland. I'm waiting for her to do the Lassiter series in hard copy. Um, I hope she does it in hard copy because I'm all over that business. I know that's gonna set me back, but it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, guys, so that's it. So everybody, everybody be safe. Have a great evening. I will check in with you guys when I am back. Hey Deborah, how are you? I will check back in with you guys with my wares from the National Book Club conference this weekend. Now I better go pack so I'll be ready and not miss my flight. Child. Anyway, bye, y'all. I love y'all, and it ain't nothing you could do about it. Talk to you later. Bye bye.